Mountaineers look for their first win of the season in their second game on the road against Georgia Tech. I'm Joshua Cormar alongside head coach Angel Elderkin. Coach, obviously it was a tough loss on Friday to UAB. What are your first impressions from the game and what did you see?
You know, there were a lot of spurts where I was really pleased with how our team executed, how we scored the ball, how we're developing our offensive identity. We've talked a lot about this fall in preparation being an up-tempo team, and I thought we were up-tempo. Defensively, I think we could have done a better job. I think we got really concerned and consumed with their shooters, which is expected because they shoot the ball well, and we just gave up a lot of things in our positioning. So definitely just things that we can clean up. That's what you get when you play a top team. So I'm glad that we were tested early so we can make those improvements and continue to grow in this non-conference.
You talked about the two areas you worked on in the offseason, turnovers and free throws. You did really well on both of those issues, only 11 turnovers and shot the ball well from the charity stripe. How happy were you with that?
Very happy, and I think that's one of the things that we did talk to the team directly after the game about, these were two areas that we really focused on, and you guys did a good job. So those were some of the positives to take away. Now today, as we approach a very aggressive Georgia Tech team, I think we'll really see how we can execute and how we handle the ball.
Ashley Polachek had her first start for the Mountaineers, scored 15 points, shot 50% from the field. She looked really good. How'd you like her play?
I thought she was tremendous. I think she set the tone in terms of what I just was talking about in terms of our pace. She's fast. She gets down the court. If you're not ready, she's going to attack the paint and make something happen. I thought she did a great job in our ball screen offense of getting to the paint and creating for others. And I think as she develops chemistry with her teammates in game action, you're going to continue to see growth in her.
Maddie Story played in her first game since a couple years ago after she tore ACL last season. How do you think she fit well with the players who have been playing together for a whole year now?
I think she did well. I think the foul trouble, and Maddie knows, that's part of her coming back, her pressing, maybe she makes a mistake and gets a foul. She understands that her fouls were within her control, and that's something that she's got to get better. I like the way that she responded, though, in the third quarter from not playing much in the first half. I thought she went on that little run for us, got herself 6 to 8 points, and she needs more of that. She needs to get comfortable with scoring the basketball.
Is there another player you really looked at throughout the game or you want to get more minutes for because of the way they've been playing?
Maya. I think Maya did a tremendous job on the glass for us, rebounding. Maya's been one of our players that's been very consistent. We know what we're getting from her, and I think we got to utilize her more.
What are you trying to focus on coming into this Georgia Tech game? Of course, you had some issues against UAB, like you said, defensively. What are the areas that you're really looking at?
Really looking at attacking their pressure. They're a team that's going to press for 40 minutes, and they're going to try to turn us over to manufacture points. I think if we can handle the pressure, make good passes, get easy scores, I think we'll gain confidence and we'll be in the ball game. If we're turning the ball over and letting them get out and transition, I think we're going to struggle.
It's a quick turnaround from Friday's game. What are you expecting from your team? How do you think they're going to handle it with only a one-day break?
Well, I talked a lot with them today about how this is like playing a South Alabama and a Troy. So you go from playing a team that's a pack line team that can shoot the three to an up-tempo pressure team, and we've got to be able to change gears. So the challenge is there. They know that in their mind. They went through the Sun Belt last year. Everybody in that circle has experience. So I'm looking for them to be resilient today and bounce back.
For your team to get the win today, what's the one key that has to happen?
We have to take care of the ball. If we finish this game and we're under 14 turnovers, we put ourselves in a great chance to win this game.
And lastly, can you leave us with a final thought before today's game? It can be about a player, a matchup, just anything you've really thought of in the last 24 to 48 hours.
The final thought that I have and for our team is I want them to play free. I want them to go out tonight and not be scared, not be tentative. I want them to play free. I think obviously when you come off a bad shooting night, you can be tentative, and it's the last thing I want.
Thank you, Coach, and good luck tonight.
Thanks.